There has been a lot of news and discussion about the NIFT counseling that has been going on for the last 1 week. And with respect to that, there has been an updated notice that the NIFT has officially released. We would be discussing about that in this particular video and what are the things that you can do in the coming 1 week so that you can reduce the stress and anxiety that you have been facing with respect to NIFT counseling. Hello, everyone. This is Suraj, and we have with us in this live Sachin, who is the academic head of THiNC Institute of Design. Welcome everyone to this late night session on NIFT counseling. So one of the major questions, one of the major queries and problems that students were asking for the last couple of days was that they do not have the option of revising their preferences, of changing the order of preferences, or adding new courses or adding new campuses. So that exactly is what NIFT has come up with in this particular notification. You have the option of changing your preferences. You have the option of adding your campuses, new campuses and new courses that you want. If you have missed out on something, you have the option of adding. From the 24th of this month to the 26th of this month, that is after once the second round's fee payment details has been completed, you have the option of doing something like this. This is a very important and huge update for a lot of students who did not have much idea about how the counseling process altogether happens. So if there are any queries, questions and all related to this particular notification, you can let us know in the live chat box. We would be happy to respond. Yes, Chitragupta, at last NIFT has probably heard what a lot of students were requesting, demanding, and it's probably the result of a lot of students letting them know via mail or calls or many of the other means. So this is one of the major updates that we wanted to let everyone know. The candidates can revise their preferences, and you can very clearly mentioned here, please try to fill as many preferences as possible. You are advised to fill as many preferences as possible. So you have the option of changing the entire set of options that you have given. If you want to increase, you can increase, and you can change the order also. There are lots of students who have contacted saying that we have only given 2 or 3 campuses and we did not know how this whole thing functions. So the whole ball game changes. Everyone has the option of giving up more options. So this is the first point, that hello cookies, foodies. So this is the first very important point that we had to say, and it got to be a happy news for most of the NIFT aspirants. The second thing is that it's not mandatory for everyone to revise. So if you are happy with what you have got, fair enough. It's not required that yes, it's not mandatory for everyone to change the preferences. If you want, you can change. If you're happy with the preferences that you have got, well and fine. You can continue with this. Okay. Then talking about the other updates, who all are basically eligible to revise their references, to revise their preferences. So everyone who has paid the fee and opted the option of slide. So in the first round, in the second round and all, everyone who has said that who have got a seat and they have paid the fees, they can do this. So all the students who paid the fees are obviously eligible. Those who have paid the fee, their default option is upgrade. They are also eligible. So everyone who has opted for slide, everyone who has opted for upgrade, all of them are eligible. And everyone who haven't been allotted a seat in the previous rounds. So if you have not got any seats, there were some students who were saying that now we realize that we could have got some other campuses which we did not keep at all. So you can obviously add that also. Okay. Now, who are not allowed to participate in this particular, who are not allowed to revise these preferences, the candidates who've been allotted seat in their as per their preference, paid the fee and chose freeze. So if you have chosen freeze, that means that you cannot change your preferences. Basically, you can keep, you'll be only getting that campus which you have got already. Okay, so you cannot do much about it if you have already chosen freeze. The second is those who have not registered for counseling. Obviously, those who have not registered or those who have not uploaded the required documents and all, they won't be able to do it. Those who have got rejected in the process of document verification, they also won't be able to do it. And candidates who have allotted a seat in the first or second round, those who have not paid the fee, they also would not be able to do it. Okay. And if you are trying for the NIFT seat via any particular special quota or modes like NLEA, Northeast artisans, NRA seats, or PWD candidates, they also won't be eligible to vote. Okay, so this is the biggest update that is coming from NIFT. So you have the option of changing your preferences. You have the option of changing the order of your preferences, and you can give new preferences also. And lastly, regarding how exactly you can do it, if there are any questions, queries, and all related to this, you can post it in the chat box. Regarding how you can do it, you can go to your portal. You can obviously log into your portal in this particular website. You can click on choose campus preferences. You can choose the various combinations of course and campus. You can give the various combinations that you need, just like how you have done it earlier. And you can give your preferences. Okay, so I got NIFT Gandhinagar TD, but I'm interested in FC. So I took slide option as I kept FD above. Also, should I change my preference again and keep FC above? If you're interested in FC, definitely. This is the best chance for you, cookies foodies. You can change the preference and you can put it as FC. And a lot of students have put FC as their main preference, and they have only given very few campuses. So for them also, if they want to change or if they want to bring up new campuses, then this is the best time to do it. Okay. So basically, you can go to your portal, that is your dashboard. You can click on courses and campuses preference. And you can keep various combinations of course and campus. And whatever are the preferences that you need, you can set it based on that. Okay. And please note, this is the final time that you're going to have a portal like this. This is the final time that you're going to get an option like this. So post that, there won't be any option to change it. So this is a very golden opportunity that most of you have got. So this is the final chance to modify the choice of academic program and also the order of preference. You will not be able to do it any further. Okay. So I think I've covered most of the points. If there is anything more that has to be added, we have our academic head also with us. So let me just call him also. Sachin sir, audible?
Yes, sir. Am I clearly audible?
Yes. You are audible. So do you want to say anything more, anything else to add up?
So one major thing I would like to add is in the official notification itself. I think so many of the students were eagerly waiting for the for knowing the number of vacant seats. So I think in the official notification itself, they have clearly mentioned about they will definitely publish on the number of vacant seats that will be available after the second round of allotment. I think that will be one good decision from the NIFT side, so that students can know whichever seats are not filled yet in the NIFT campuses, so that they can give the preference accordingly in that way also, and that might be very much helpful for them. So do check, everyone. I think in every live session we are getting comments like how to check on the last rank details. We don't know yet whether they will publish the last rank details along with that, but it will be very much useful for giving the preferences to know the vacancies. I think that was a good decision from the NIFT side also, to finally giving them the seat metrics and also the vacant seats. So that will be a good decision from their side. So also please do check on that, the number of vacancies available in the NIFT campuses, so that you can arrange the preference accordingly. So that will be one major thing. And also definitely this will be your final chance. Also again, in our comment box, one major thing we are daily getting is only some few students are they have only given the preferences as a law number, like 4 choices or 6 choices or 7 choices or 3 choices. So it's their final chance to give more preferences. So utilize this time. I think the window will open from 24th onwards. So those who have done lower preferences, or the number of preferences they make it low, so please add few more preferences accordingly. And I think they have clearly mentioned in the notification that right, Surya, so they have clearly mentioned, right?
Yes, they have.
So they can add as maximum number of preferences. So they are giving you a chance in order to give them more preferences. So utilize that also. Don't miss this chance. I think the time is only from 24 to 26. So in between these time, choose your preferences and add more choices. Those who have not yet, or those who have given a few number of preferences choices. So do add some more choices to your preferences. So that will be very much useful for the upcoming counseling stages. So I think that is the only case I would like to share with them. So, Richa.
Okay. Raj Kashmi, yes. Sir, I got Chennai TD and I even did the payment. So will I get a chance to change? Yes, yes, you will. You will get a chance. You will get a chance to edit. I think this is what you have been asking for the last few days. I remember talking to you also regarding the same. So yes, you do have. So candidates. These are the list of set of candidates who can participate. So candidates who have paid the fees and opted for slide, they would be permitted. Candidates who have paid the fees and opted for upgrade option, candidates who have not been allotted a seat in the previous rounds. So all of them would be able to do it. Okay. Kavya Sri said, I got NIFT Bhopal FC. If I upgrade and not put Bhopal as preference again while filling and not get any other campus in upcoming rounds, will my seat in Bhopal be taken? No. From what we understand, the current seat, that is after the second allotment, you have got NIFT Bhopal, you're saying, right? So that will be there with you. And after that, if there is any seats that are vacant in the third, fourth, or fifth round, you will get that. Otherwise, you will have with you the Bhopal FC wala seat. You're not going to lose the seat that you have got. Okay, so you're only giving higher options, higher preferences. That does not mean you are surrendering your seats unless and until you click on withdrawal, obviously, right? Any further queries, you can let us know in the chat box. We would love to answer them. And regarding the point that Sachin sir was already making, so there are a lot of students who've given only 2, 3, or 4 options, 4 preferences and all. So some of them had already started calling up and saying that we would be giving as many options as possible from this time on. So yes, please give as much as possible. Please please do not go by the last time details of 2021. I think this we ourselves had given a lot of lives on that, but we had clearly mentioned that these are only possibilities, these are only statistics, these are only probabilities. It could change. It changes either way. It could change either way. It's completely unpredictable. So it's not that last time, if the last rank of a particular college campus combination was 830, this time also it will be. No, it is not like that. It varies. Okay. So please don't go by that alone. If you are willing to go to a particular campus, if you want to go to a particular, if you are interested in a particular course, then go for it. Please do not hesitate. Another question that a lot of students have been asking is about whether we should focus on campus or course. So, regarding the decision of whether to go with a course or a campus is ultimately yours. The only thing that we can do is share experiences of the previous year students and probably share our personal experiences also. So campus is something wherein you're going to spend 4 years of your life. Course is something which you're going to do for the rest of your life. The choice is yours. Raj Kashmi, sir, if I give Bangalore and I still don't get Bangalore, Chennai will still remain. Yes, that's what I answered in case of Kavya Sri also. So if you have got a seat now in the second allotment, from what we understand, you will have that with you. If you get a new seat, you leave the seat and you leave the other one. You get the other one. Okay. So it is not like you will be losing the second round seats if you are asking for a new one. No, it's not like that. Okay, you've got a whole new set of options giving preferences. That's all. Okay, so I think this is a very, very good opportunity for a lot of students. Sachin sir, anything more to add to this?
No, sir, nothing more. So, guys, those who wish to add more preferences, please do. This is the last and final chance for you. So yeah, that's it from my side, sir.
Okay. If there are any further queries and all, please do let us know in the chat box. And to all the students, there was also one more major query that we had answered over the last 3 days. That was like, I've got, let's say, 4,200 as my rank. My friend has got 4,300. So my friend gets a seat, I don't get a seat. How does it work? So if you both belong to the different category, then obviously it's going to change. The last ranks would change. If you both are giving different course preferences, that also would change. Okay, so we cannot compare the last ranks of FD with the last ranks of, let's say, AD. So that varies with respect to the courses that you are giving and with respect to the category that each of you belong to. Okay, so please do keep that also in mind. Those were, I think, the major queries that we had answered. And thirdly, yes, please do not go only by the last rank details. Please do not go only by the last rank details. The last rank details could change here and there. It's not like last year for this particular rank you got a seat in Bangalore FD. It has to be like that this year also. No, it is not like that. Okay, it keeps on varying. Let me just see if there are any further questions that I have to answer. Amrita, I will respond. I can see that question. I'll respond. Let me just see the questions before that, please. Okay, cookies foodies is a interesting question. So what if my seat till the end remains the same and I'm not interested in the same course? Then you can withdraw. You obviously have the option of withdrawing in the 4th round, right? So that is always so this is basically like a trial and error. You try, you give your options, you try. If you don't get it, you come back with your head held high. That's it. So do it by the 4th round so that you don't lose your money. Okay. Amrita Sri, sir, if my CMR is 386, category is 46 OBC, will I get Bangalore forever? Regarding the last rank details and which campus preferences you might get, please do call us. Please do call us or message us at Instagram. I would request the host to please share those numbers. Please share 8086 111 and also the Instagram ID so that they can message in either of the ones that they whichever they are comfortable. Again, Sonam Gankwad. So if you have doubts regarding campuses and all, you can contact us in the same number. I would request the host to please put that number in the chat box and also pin that. Okay. So to everyone who's joined late, please note that NIFT is giving everyone the option of giving further preferences. You can change your preferences completely. You can give new options, something which most of the students were desperately waiting for. Okay, so that is the biggest update that NIFT has come up with. So you have the option of changing your preferences. You can revise them completely. You can revise the preferences completely. The seat that you have will still remain with you. Okay, and again, last rank details was something which students were asking. We are not sure whether they will give the last rank details or not, but revised seat matrix showing the vacant seats would be made visible. Okay. Host, I think you've shared the wrong number. 8086 111 024 is the number that you were supposed to share. Kavya Sri, sir, can you explain about SCT policy? I heard from a FD student from Kannur that we can change our course and center in the end of the first year if we get good scores. Yes, you can do that. But from what I understand, I think it's only for a limited period of time. That option is there, but that's only for a limited period of time. For example, if you have scored well, or I think I've heard that even in certain personal cases, genuine cases, medical issues and all, they do give that. Okay. Amrita Nagarajan, sir, will we get campus only within the preference? So that's what I'm saying. You have the option of giving new preferences now. You can revise your preferences from 24th onwards. That's what exactly everyone wanted, right? So you can revise your preferences from 24th to 26th. You can revise it. And if you want to add new preferences, you can add that also. Okay. So some of them might have, all these problems would have been sorted out if NIFT had just conducted one mock allotment, interestingly, which they did not. Arya Deshmukh, sir, in the previous rounds, I got Kangra and Patna. Do I still have to put them while changing the preferences? if you want to study there. If you are interested in that, you can. If you don't put that also, you will, if you have got Kangda as the seat, you will get that. Okay. If you don't want that, do not put it. And please don't think that only based on the last ranks of 2021 you're going to get seats. It will vary. It will vary drastically. Okay. Pranay Chaudhary, my category rank is 301 OPC. Is there any chance of getting NIFT Delhi in FC? So Pranay, for this prediction wala thing, no, please contact us or WhatsApp us at the number that is pinned. Okay. So for everyone who has got a seat, there were doubts like where I will find whether I've got a seat or not. So you will get a seat allotment letter. You can find it in your dashboard itself. Okay. And there were students who were asking when the NIFT classes are going to begin. So we are expecting it somewhere around August last. Okay. Sachin sir, would you want to answer anything else? Any other questions or any points to be added?
So I think there was few questions related to like Amrita has asked about the MFM kind of questions, like her category rank is 386. Will there be any kind of chances? I think by publishing the number of vacancies or the seat metrics, I think definitely you will get an idea on that. I think we just have to wait one more days in order to publish or to know the kind of vacancies. I think for those who are just waiting for their for a confirmation or a clarification regarding the vacancies or seat metrics, I think definitely these kind of questions can be clearly answered with that, I guess. I think most of them have been asking like that.
Okay. Any other questions you want to take? Okay. Is AD somewhat related to FC? Sachin, so do you want to take that?
No, actually, I think it's different. I think Kavyasri is mentioning about accessory design and fashion communications, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
So it's entirely different. Like fashion communication is like visual communications. So it was not correlated. Like I think it's a different path, the fashion communication and the accessory design. It's really different.
Okay. Amrita, I think I've answered that question below that. Pranay Chaudhary, sir, if I get allotment in 5th round, at that, can I upgrade? I don't think there would be any option of further upgrading because there aren't any further rounds that are there after the 5th round. At least as of now, what they're saying is that no. So you can do it till then. You can upgrade it till then, but after the 1st round, after the 5th round, I don't think that option would be there. Okay. Host, can you please share the thumbnail probably in the screen? Okay. Sir, my CMR is 1007. Will I get accessory design in Chennai or Hyderabad? Again, the last rank details, you can contact us in the pinned number. We would let you know what are your chances, or you can also message us at Instagram. So I got BF Tech Bangalore in 2nd round. I want Delhi. My rank is 29 AWS. Should I go for upgrade, or if not upgraded, my Bangalore seat will still remain? You have to go for upgrade, and you have the option of giving further new preferences. So if you haven't given Delhi as your higher preference, you can give it. And the best thing to do is upgrade. Yes, you can upgrade. And once you upgrade, you can see whether there is any chance to get this. You can go till at least the 4th round and all. Okay. So if there are any further questions, yes, let the host is shared. Okay, thank you. If there are any further questions, please let us know in the chat box. I'll take some of the last time questions anyway, since most of the students are asking. Please let me know which category also everyone belongs to. Sir, I gave Delhi on number 1 preference. Then you can go for upgrade. If you're happy with the order that you have given, Delhi and after that Bangalore, then please go ahead. You can give upgrade. That's the best thing that you can give. Okay. Mariam Zakaria, I need to know your category to do something with this. There was also some more students who had asked. Okay, Pranay Chaudhary, 301 OPC. Okay, 301 OPC might be a bit difficult because even the last year it is closed somewhere around 600, but still you have the liberty to take part in this, Pranay. So you can give it a shot whether it works out for you. Okay. So if there are any, I think we have almost come to the completion. If there are any further doubts, please do let us know in the chat box. We would be happy to let you know. So the biggest update is that the option to give further preferences have come up finally. New preferences you can give. You can also change your preferences. Okay. So this can be done from 24th to 26th. Okay, Amrita Sri, I was answering. I left out your question. So your CMR is 386 OBC. Bangalore MFM, that might be a bit difficult. 460s appears to be the last rank with respect to the last year's counseling. Okay. Yes, Amrita, you can remove your preferences. You can remove your preferences. You can delete it. You can add new. That's what they're saying. You can change it completely. I think there are very few counseling processes which permits this, right? I think Sachin sir, I think there aren't many counseling processes which permit you to change it midway in the second round or something, right?
Yes.
I think most of them do not permit you to do that. This is probably because a lot of students have voiced their opinion, and that's why they are permitting. So yes, if there are any further questions, please do let me know in the chat box. Otherwise, we would love to wind up the session. Sir, will our money be refunded once we give withdrawal option, Kavyasri? Yes, you will get it, but you have to do it before the 4th round. So on that note, you will be getting it. Okay. Most of the other counseling entities actually conduct this mock allotment. I think that has been a big learning for probably. Let's see anyway how they're going to conduct themselves in the next few days to come. Okay, there's a question from Mariam Zakaria. Your CMR is 1000 general category. Can I get accessory design in Chennai and Hyderabad? Chennai or Hyderabad, I presume. Chennai could be possible. Hyderabad could be touch and go. That might be a bit difficult because Hyderabad ends around 1000, 1100, 1200. So that might be a bit difficult. I think I've answered that question, Mariam. Kavya, yes, I've answered your question. Nayan, I didn't pay the fee, so my admission is cancelled. Yes, your admission is cancelled. If you haven't paid your fees, if you have got a seat and if you haven't paid the fees, then your admission stands cancelled. 2 rounds have been completed by now. If you have got a seat in the first round and if you haven't paid it, it is cancelled. If you have got it in the second round, if the first time that you got a seat was in the second round, then you can pay it till tomorrow. You have the time to pay till 23rd. So if you can pay that, please do it. And usually debit cards, most of the students or most of the parents would have kept a limit on the debit cards. So they won't be able to pay it. The best option from what I've understood is regarding the net banking facility. Okay. So any other questions? Otherwise, we would wind up this late night session. Raj Kashmi, I gave freeze option in first round, so I can't change my preference. No, you can't change your preference. Candidates, page number 2. Candidates were not allowed to revise their preferences. In that it is written, candidates who have been allotted a seat as per their preference, paid the fees and have exercised the option to freeze the allotment. they are not allowed to revise their preferences. So you won't be able to. Okay. Amrita Nagarajan has another question. If we don't want the campus, in second round, will it repeat in the third or does it upgrade? I'm not exactly sure what that question is. So imagine if you have got a seat in the second round and if you have paid the fees and all, if there is an option in the third round, if there is a vacant seat in the third round, you will get a seat. If there is no seat that is vacant other than that campus, it will repeat. That is what you will get. Okay. Asta Sharma, you've just mentioned your CMR. Can you? Rajiv Agrawal, no, we do not have the idea of tentative cutoffs. So in this new notification that has come up, they are mentioning that they'll provide the revised seat matrix showing details of vacant seats and all. So probably they might give the tentative, probably they might give the actual cutoffs of FD Gandhinagar and AD Gandhinagar. We'll have to wait and see if that is being done by NIFT. We'll have to wait till the 24th. How is Bangalore for BF Tech? So those are all good. Those are all good campuses. Especially the older ones, they are good. From the reviews that we have taken from our students, what we understand is they're all good campuses. BF Tech, for that, it is good campus. If you have got it, that is well and fine. That will be really good. Usually in case of BF Tech, it's either Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore that comes. So after that, you have Gandhinagar, Chennai, Hyderabad, and Kolkata. Okay, so Siddharth, I think I've answered your question. Rajiv, I think I've answered your question also. Asta, the CMR is 892, General FC. So, career in Center, Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Kolkata, Gandhinagar. I'm not sure about exactly what that question is like. What do you want me to answer? If you can be a bit more, precise, it would be really helpful for me to answer. Okay, now it's a bit more clear. It said my CMR was 892 general. I didn't get the letter both rounds. Okay, I choose FC in Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata. So what I choose now? So if you have fixed on FC being your career, then apply with all the, give preferences for all the fashion design, fashion communication campuses that are there. That if you're willing to go there, to all the campuses, please do, because Jodhpur, Kannur, Bhubaneswar, Kangra, Panchkula, Patna, Raebareli, Shillong, Srinagar, all these things based on the last year's last ranks, you might get. Their last ranks is after 1000. Open category is what I'm saying, Asta. So you might get it. If you are willing to go to all these campuses, give these campuses also. Okay. Okay, Neha Pujari, I think I missed out of your question. Vishal, I'll respond. Vishal, just a minute. Neha Pujari, BDS, can I get top 7 centers in the next round? 1665 open category. Okay. So it also depends upon which are the options that you have given, which are the campuses that which are the courses that you have given in that. If you have given most of the courses, most of the variety of courses, if you have given, then there is a good chance that you might get. So 1000, 1700, 1900, Chennai, Kolkata, leather design ends. So you might get that, Neha. If you haven't given that before the third round, please do give all that. If you are willing to go, please do give all of that. Yes, Rohit. Yes, that's what we've been saying. There is a change in the options that NIFT is giving. You can change your preferences. You can add new preference. You can delete the older ones. You can also, if you want, you can also reorder the preferences, Rohit. Vishal, hello sir. I got NIFT Jodhpur for textile design, but I wanted NIFT Kolkata. Neha Pujari, if you are comfortable with any 6 departments, if you are okay with that, then please go ahead with it. 7 into 642 options you can definitely give. Vishal Yadav, hello sir, I've got NIFT Jodhpur for textile, but I wanted NIFT Kolkata for textile. My CMR is 4,666 and category ranking. See, the students are messaging me in WhatsApp. I'll respond after this live. I'll respond after this live. I can see the messages, but I'm not able to. I won't be able to respond right now. Please, can I get NIFT Kolkata? Vishal, let me just check if that is possible. You're saying you belong to the OBC category, right? So to everyone who's joined late, see from 24th onwards, you have the option of changing your preferences that you have given. So you can keep up whatever you want. You can add up, you can give new preferences and whatever you want to give. Okay, 4,600 textile design possible. Yes. In NIFT Kolkata, textile design ends around 5,000 last year. But again, you never know, this year it could go here and there. You do have an option. Please do keep it Vishal. Okay. Rohit, you can do that from 24th of this month to the 26th of this month. You can do that from the 24th to 26th. That is the last time that you're going to get an option like this. Okay, any further questions I've missed up in between, please, apologies, and please, if you can repost it, well and great. I would love to respond to them. Jensen Abraham, please, what's the question? Like which campus or which, okay, anything in Chennai, that's a bit more specific. So if there are any further questions which I've missed out, please do let me know in the chat box. Otherwise, we would love to end this particular session. So Jensen, you have the options. The possible chances with 2,400 is in Chennai, it will be difficult, especially in general category. Because Chennai, the last one that's permitted in open category is 1,700. That too leather design. So going beyond that might be difficult. Rajiv Agrawal, will NID result declaration affect the final allocation if results declared by 15/7? When are NID results expected? Sachin sir, would you want to take that question on NID results, when NID results are expected?
I think we haven't got any particular date for that. So they haven't mentioned any kind of specific date for declaring the result. But yeah, like most of the students who have got or get allotted in NIFT or also have attended the NID examination also. So, but that will make only a few differences only, because the seats at NIDs are 475. Only few might be focusing on both NIFT and NID, and some of them might be got allotted in NIFT also. So there are few chances for any kind of changes also. Yeah, there might be a few effect on the final allocation.
I think still there'll be a minor effect, only because even considering the fact that the NID number of seats are also very less compared to NIFT seats and all, right? So yes, any further questions, please let us know in the chat box. 6,000 general rank, that might be a bit difficult, because in case of open category, it ends around, I think around 3,000 it ends. So that might be a bit difficult. Okay. Okay, so I think we have answered most of the queries. So regarding campuses and all, if you have any questions, you can post it in the chat box. You can post it in the WhatsApp number that we have provided. Okay, 8086111024. It has been pinned. Amrita closing rank for FD Chennai for this year. We don't know. We're waiting. We're waiting for NIFT to publish that. We're not sure whether NIFT would be publishing that. Okay, I've just shared a document. I think that gets visible now. So the update is that you have the option of giving preferences. You have the option of giving revised preferences for everyone who's joined late. You have the option of giving revised preferences. You can give new preferences, which is one of the most important things. So you can give new preferences. You can also change your preferences. You can change the order of preferences. Muskan, you are asking about this particular document's third page, point 8, 9, and 10, is it? If yes, please let me know in the chat box. I would explain. So you can revise. You can also give new preferences. So please try to fill as much preferences as possible. This would be from the 24th of 26th. From the 24th of 26th, please try to fill in as many preferences as possible. Also, please note, they will be providing the revised seat metrics showing vacant seats on the 24th. So I think that's what most of the students have been asking for. So that is also something that is great. And it's not mandatory for everyone to do that, obviously. So if you're not interested, you do not have to do that. It's totally up to you. Okay. The next thing is who all are eligible to revise their preferences. So students who have opted for slide after paying the fees, they've got a seat, they've opted for slide in round 1 or 2, they are eligible. If they have opted for upgrade option, they are also eligible. If they have not been allotted any seats, they are also eligible. These are the 3 sets of students who can revise their preferences. However, those who cannot revise their preferences are the ones who have put freeze as the option. So if you have frozen your seat, then you won't be able to participate. Those who have not registered, those who have been rejected due to document issues and all, they won't be able to revise their preferences. Okay. Now coming to one of the questions that Muskan had asked, point number 8, 9, and 10. So 8 is once course preference is added, it cannot be reordered. It can be reordered but not deleted. Least wanted preferences can be kept at the bottom of the list. So once you add your course preferences and you finalize it, you do not have the option of deleting it. So do it very carefully. And the least wanted preferences has to be kept at the bottom. The most preferred ones should be above. And please ensure that you keep only those campuses which you are ready to go or which you want to go. And also do not go only by the last rank details of 2021 because it could change, it could go here and there. Point number 9, before clicking on lock choices button, you can add and reorder your choices as per your preference, as per your interest. So basically you can reorder them. Your preferences, rank 1 could be changed to rank 2. You can just drop down. And point number 10 is once you click on lock choices, that would be it. You won't be able to rearrange it. So all of this has to happen within 24th to 26th. Okay, so I think we have answered most of the questions. Neha, I think I've already answered that question. Okay, so this is a very important update that we had to give you. And I think most of the questions have been answered. If there is anything that's missed out, you can either post it here or you can contact in the WhatsApp number that's given, 8086111024, or you can also contact us via Instagram. So we are available at the handle THiNC Institute at Instagram. So you can message there also. Post, I would request you to please post the Insta ID on the live chat box so that they get to know about that. Again, Pihu Gaurav, regarding campuses and all, you can contact us. We would let you know over phone regarding the reviews that we have got from our students. Okay, so I think that's it. Sachin sir, is there anything more to be added, or have we covered almost everything?
No, actually, I think I also would like to point out one thing for Neha. I think Suraj already mentioned, like whether to stick on with the top 10. But Neha, it will be better if you are adding few more choices also, not concentrating on just 7. It will be better and it will be a safety case. Considering your safety is on, I think it will be better to add few more choices also, not sticking with the
Yes,
7
yes,
top
yes.
center. I think it will be better to add some few more choices, considering your safety. I think that would be a better option. Suraj sir already mentioned that, but I just want to just point out that. So that's
Okay.
it.
Okay. So yes, Neha, that would be it. So if you to be on the safer side, it'd be better if you add a few more of the campuses so that you do not miss out on that. Okay, because this, I think for most of the students, this anxiety was quite disturbing, and this one answers a lot of questions of yours, I think. Okay, so I think that would be it. If there are any further questions, please let us know in the WhatsApp number, or you can also let us know in the Instagram ID. Otherwise, that would be it. We hope you all are safe and everybody gets a seat in any of the NIFT or the preferred campus and your preferred courses. Okay. So thank you, everyone. Good night, and see you in the next session. Thank you, host.